Good evening. Well, the cloud must have known it was a public holiday today. It cleared our neck of the woods by around midday. To the temperatures recorded around the region, and Huondanew are the coolest down to around 10 degrees, a little off the lowest in the state though, -2 at Kingaroy in southern Queensland. The maximum temperatures look none really to pick out. Most northern centres from around 26, 27 and 28 today. At the moment in Townsville, it's 12 for the winds, 22 degrees as you can see there, humidity at around 73% as we speak. To the satellite picture, and the lack of activity here makes Queensland the envy of the continent. Look at that. No cloud at all inland for our parts of the state. The only clusters that we can even mention are these high-level features that are too far offshore to do any damage. To the bigger picture, and again, Western Australia has bared the brunt of most of the cloud activity. You can't miss their cluster there. Some hail for that region today, a strong wind warning current for WA, Victoria and Tasmania. To the chart and the cause of our weather, these two features here, the high and the low in the Tasman. They're both directing some very dry westerly winds, and while that means some very cold nights for southern states and southern parts of Queensland, its impact is a little less in the north. There remains a small amount of moisture in the air for us, so although the fine days are expected to continue, we should be spared the drastically colder evenings that are plaguing some of those southern parts. So to the forecast, fine for the Herbert and Lower Burdekin with moderate winds, coastal sea breezes in the afternoon. Maritime observations, 11 at Lucinda, while it was 19 this afternoon at Davies Reef. Coastal waters forecast for tomorrow, Cardwell to Bowen, southeasterlies to 20 knots, freshening to 20 knots again by morning. Tide times, high tide at just before 8 for Townsville, and for Lucinda, high water will be at over 2.5 metres. Sunrise and sunset 6:42 a.m. the sunrise tomorrow, sunset 5:42 p.m. for the north. That's it from me. Now it's back to Craig.
See you again tomorrow. Thanks, Majella. Hundreds of revellers made the short trek to our own backyard paradise this long weekend, enjoying the delights of the Magnetic Island Festival. Horseshoe Bay was the focal point of activities, the beachfront coming alive with music, dancing and food.
How could anyone ever knock North Queensland weather? Conditions for the Magnetic Island Festival, picture per Ben Robertson, Win News.
That is Win News for this Monday night. Good night.
Good night.